Today, we are going to be looking at something super duper sick. We're going to be looking at the sound design of this. Coming at you. Yo, it's ThomasAnthony from FinishBetterMusic.com, and today I want to talk about something real special, and that's this brand new lightsaber that I got. Oh my god, it's so cool. I've been wanting one of these. I've been looking and dreaming and researching these for, oh my god, probably like 6 or 7 years, and I finally hit a milestone with music that allowed me to, I guess, justify it in my head. But before we get into this, I just want to say the song that you heard in the intro, that's a new song that I have come out. It's called Burgers and Fries. It's a remix that I did of Monkey Twerk's song. If you like it, it'll be out on February 5th. So there's a pre-save link, probably a pre-save link in the description. You can pre-save it, check it out. Pretty sweet song. Now, I just want to tell a little story about why I'm so obsessed with lightsabers. So first of all, I remember it was back in 2013. I went to Burning Man, and it was the last day of the man burn, or it was the day of the man burn, and we were getting ready. I had a big fur jacket on. I was just about to roll down. It's this big ceremony where everybody gathers, and there's all these lights, and all the art cars come together, and they form a circle around the man burning, and it explodes, and it's just a super fun, awesome time. And on my way down there, we were getting ready, and one of my friends, shout out to Joe from LA, he's like, hey, you want a lightsaber? And I was like, oh my god, a lightsaber? Like, what do you mean, do I want a lightsaber? Of course I want a lightsaber. So he gives me one, and I was obsessed with it. I've always seen them. Everybody loves lightsabers. Who doesn't like fucking lightsabers? They're amazing. But this one was a cool one. It was one of the Force effects ones. It kind of like lit up. And I had the green one, and we went down the man burn. I was spinning around. I'm like, this is so awesome. And then when I came back from Burning Man, I couldn't stop thinking about lightsabers. I was like, oh my god, I just want one so bad. And I looked them up on the internet, and they were pretty expensive. I mean, they were like $120 for like a toy one. And I was like, hey, that's kind of crazy. That's like a lot of money. I probably shouldn't spend that much money on a lightsaber. And then probably like a couple months later, Joe, he sent me a video on Instagram, and he's like, dude, check out this thing that I'm going to. And he was all dressed from head to toe in Jedi apparel, and a company brought a big truck load of lightsabers into the middle of a park in LA and just gave them to everybody to have this big LARPing battle. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. It's not really that cool, but it's pretty cool. And I was like, oh my god, I really want to like check this shit out. I'm like, you can fight with them? These ones are crazy. So it made me start researching ones that you could fight with. Now, from my research, I looked up, there was a bunch of different companies, and they were all like these really, really expensive lightsabers, and they all did pretty cool stuff. And honestly, it was a nerdy kind of thing that I did in my pastime. Was just if I was bored, like making music, just sitting on the computer here, I would just look up different lightsabers, and I'd look up, like, oh, that one's cool. This one lights up like slowly and progressively. And then I kind of forgot about it, and it just went in waves of me checking this stuff out and not checking this out. But I always said to myself, I said, when I do something, when I hit a huge milestone with music, and I'm fully making 100% of my income off of music, I'm gonna get one of these crazy lightsabers. Like, that was the gift that I wanted to myself. It's so exciting. And this year, I had a really, really, really good year with music. So in December, my goal of 2021 was to hit 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. And on, I think it was like December 5th or something, we hit that. The latest song that I have with CeeLo just hit like 500,000 plays or streams or whatever on Spotify, and it actually went up to 120,000 monthly listeners, which is super cool. And I was like, okay, Tom, you're doing it, let's do it. And I looked up a bunch of reviews, and of all the companies that I saw, Sabertrio was the one that seemed to be best. You could fight with it. It had all these different sound fonts, which I didn't even know what was a thing, and we're going to talk about that. And then also, they have really good like return policy. If anything goes wrong, they really make sure that you're taken care of. So that was awesome. And the price was comparable to all the other lightsaber companies out there. But I read just so many reviews, and this was the best one. So I was like, oh my god, I'm going to look for this, and I can't wait to buy one. And then just before that, I hit the milestone. They opened up their shop for one day for, I don't know, the next 4 months or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. And I did it. And it was the best decision I've ever made. Okay, let's go downstairs because I need some more room so that we can talk about the actual lightsaber and take a look at it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the lightsaber that I got. It's called the Vektra, was the hilt version, and it's a 36-inch blade. Super happy that I went with the 36-inch blade. I did a lot of research on that, and the 36-inch blade was definitely the way to go. Oh, okay, just turned on. So this thing, it's got a little speaker in the back here. When I pull this out, it's got a tiny little speaker, and this is where like the soundboard is. And if we look here, it's just a tiny little speaker. Pretty cool. So you pop that in there, put the thing back on, and it's good to go. And then I did get the 36-inch blade, and I was doing a lot of research whether to get that or not. If it was the 32 would be better. And I'm so happy that I went with the 36 because it just looks friggin' cool and badass. It's super long, it's cool to twirl and stuff. I'm still learning how to twirl, but let's look at this. So I'm gonna show you some of my favorite fonts, and then we'll jump back in the studio, and I'll show you kind of the files that they use, and the sounds, and just see how friggin' cool this is. So what is awesome about this thing, and if you want to see my first reactions, I'll link a video probably at the end of me on Instagram looking at this for the first time because it's amazing. And the cool thing is so every lightsaber, so every color basically is a different font. So a sound font is kind of like a text font, but it's just with sound. And each of them, so the blue one is kind of like the light side, the green one is the balance, so the green, it's like it has different sounds, and the red one's obviously the dark side. And there's a few other cool ones in between. So I also installed, like the nerd I am, and like a bunch of other nerds who have these lightsabers, you can install your own fonts. So me, being a music producer, I'm going to design my own lightsaber at some point. I've got to figure it out first, but I'm going to design my own sounds and try to make my own custom lightsaber. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But let's check this out. So this one, the first font is the balance. So cool, it like lights up like as I go. Now what's cool is that like as you move, it goes with it. So it has this underlying hum always happening, and then another sound happens after it. Pretty cool. And then when you hit stuff, it has a clash on clash, and then when you press the button, it like locks up, and then sometimes if you like swing and press the button, it'll do like a force sound, which is cool. So that's one, I really like this one. I like this one as well. This is the green one. Whew, it's so bright. Oh, I just hit myself in the nuts. I have hit myself a few times with this and got big welts on my foot just because I was messing around and I couldn't get it. I'm not very good with it. But yeah. That's the only move that I can do. And I'm not even that good at it, but I really like it. Can't wait to get better with this and dance with it and shit like that. So that one's cool. I like that one. That's a smooth swing one. Let's check out another one.
Sound bank selection. About darkness.
This one's pretty cool. This one's intimidating. Woo! Pretty cool. Look how it goes down. That's cool. So I really like that one. And then there's another one on here. Oops, that's the same one. So there's a couple dark ones. The second day that I got it, it came like the day before my birthday. So I just stood around here by myself and blasted Star Wars music and pretended to be like the Jedis or to reenact battles. Cause fuck, man, that's so sick. Like, I don't know, I've been wanting to do that since I was a little kid. But let's check out this one. So that one's pretty cool. Kylo Ren is also really cool. So it flickers, the blade flickers. And it has this this one has the coolest sound design. So it sounds menacing, but then it also, in music producer terms, it's kind of like it's got an LFO or like a gate on it. Pretty cool. Now I like really like just how the sounds go like they all have different unique sounds. So that one's pretty cool.
Kill them all.
Oops. Oh, and that shows the battery. That's pretty cool. Shadow Point. This is what's his face? Samuel L. Jackson's. Pretty cool. This one's a lot more quiet, but pretty cool. I like that one. It's like a TIE fighter it's fighting. So that's pretty cool.
Sound bank selection.
I'm just showing you the ones that I really like and I think the sound design's cool. This one's also really sweet because it lights up white and then it goes into like an orangey color. Or lights up white and then it goes an orangey color. Whoa. Just look at that again. It's so cool. Now it's like this orangey color. And this is like this menacing like hum. And it sounds like it's the highs and mids are cut off, and then it's just like sent through a tube. But super. And listen to the guns on this one. This one also has. Sounds like it has like force sounds, which is super cool. And then it blinks when it comes down, so it goes white. So that's super cool. And then I like the next one.
Sound bank selection.
Crystal Fog Nebula.
Nebula. This one goes like orange and then it goes white. Whoa. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, this one. This one's super cool. It's yellow. But it's got this like little hum. And even if you make the slightest move, like how the heck are they doing that? So sick. So those are the ones that came pre-installed. There's a bunch more that are kind of aren't smooth swing, but the ones that I got, that I bought, and I still need to configure them properly. Ahsoka's one, because she was in The Mandalorian.
Why are you here?
Pretty cool, like intro sound, but this one's sweet. Whoa, then it turns blue. Like it's crazy how when you go fast, and then if you go slow, that's so sick. And this one's super cool because it goes white and then it goes blue. Whoa, so sick. So that one's pretty cool.
Sound bank selection.
I think this one is also, I don't know what the heck this one is. Pretty sweet. So I really like that one. And then the final one is also an Ahsoka one.
Sound bank selection.
Where is your master?
This one's sick.
Your bounty hunter failed.
Sounds like a jet plane or something. I don't know if I can do this. So sick. So
That's much fear in you.
man, the power that comes out of this little speaker is amazing, and the lights of this, super cool. But let's go take a look now in the studio. We'll open up the files that come in here, and just kind of show what's going on because I think it's super cool, really, really interesting. Let's do it. Now, I think you could see why the super nerd just loves this shit because it's so cool. Now, yeah, and I'm totally going to create my own lightsaber. And as soon as Rave's open back up, I'm gonna be out there with my dance moves, baby. I'm gonna be crushing it on the dance floor with my lightsaber. So if you see me, come say hi. Okay, let's look into this. So these are the different fonts. So there's a 720 on here right now. And if we look inside of these packages, so this one's the first one. This is the light one, the blue one that we were looking at. So they have all of these fonts. So it has a blaster sound. Cool boot sound. Really cool clash sounds. Color. Whoa, that's cool. Whoa, I think these are the force sounds.
Light.
That's the name. Oh, that's the force sound. So I guess it just like rotates in between all of these. Honestly, I don't know what is going on. Ooh, that's cool. Spin one. So it must just rotate through all of these, but that's basically what the fonts look like. And then when we go into these other ones, so like Youngling, oops, not Youngling's not the one. So these are the ones that I bought or downloaded. So there's like this Jedi one, where is it? Pitch Black was one of them. So it came with the CFX folder, and then it has its own set of sounds. Now, how these are classified, Clash must be classified to one specific area, but oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, there's one more feature I gotta show you. And this is such a cool and unique feature. Okay, let's grab this bad boy. Oh, where'd it go? Oh my god. There it is. Ha! Okay, let's go back upstairs. We'll turn this on. Let's get a good sound, Fawn.
Surrender or face the consequences.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's lit up. If we hold this down, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but we hold it, it does a tip drag. So this would be normal, nothing. Oh yeah. Now apparently you can also somehow customize it so that it has gestures, so you can like twist it to turn it on, which I'm gonna figure the fuck out. And it also has this one where you like can do the tip drag against the wall, and then it like if you turn it, the blade like turns a different color, so it looks like it's melting through the wall. What is going on? 2021, you're crazy. We make these cool ass lightsabers. Like, yeah, there's all this crazy stuff in the world, and I'm so thankful that there are lightsabers to make me happy during this time. Like, what the heck? This is crazy. So if you're considering getting a lightsaber, definitely go check out Sabertrio. They are amazing. And yeah. Thanks for checking this video. I'm going to be doing some more vloggy kind of style videos because I have a lot of awesome music coming out. I'm going to showcase that throughout the little vlogs. We're going to be talking about lots of awesome music stuff. I'm going to be showing you more of the projects that I'm going to be working on because yeah, the mentoring program's been going great. We are full on up until April, so if you'd like to come join my mentoring program or apply for a free feedback strategy session, there's a link down in the description below. We'll be opening it up again in March or April. So get on the waiting list, and yeah, if you really want to take your music to the next level, just check that out. It'll be super sweet, really helpful if that's one of your goals. And yeah, if you like following along this stuff, hit the like button, leave me a comment what kind of video you'd like to see next. I'm going to be getting back to remaking some drops, but I kind of got bored of that a little bit, and I wanted to just work on my own music and show you stuff that I have going on from my own music and how you can apply that to your own music. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.